iTzu's gotten the highest percentage so far with that 83% 2-star earlier, and he's defending here, so we'll see him attacking a little bit. But right now, JUDOSLotH is inspecting the base, and this looks a little different than some of the other ones iTzu had. Before, it only had 2 compartments in it, I believe. Now this one's got a couple.
Yeah, so it seems like a simplistic-looking base with only a couple of compartments outside that big main one. But you know that iTzu's put a lot of thought into the placement of every single structure. The crushers, the roaster, the air bombs, they're kind of exposed out to the right-hand side. See how the air bombs are so close to the edge of the base? I don't know. I mean, that would throw me off. That would be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go take out the air bombs. But you never know. All right, let's see what JUDOSLotH does with all ground. Ooh, he's got Barbarian Rush.
Barbarian Rush with a couple of bombers. Now, the thing is, it depends on where he goes in, because on that top left, he's got that crusher and that roaster that he has to deal with. There goes a push trap, only going to take out one of them, so not too big of a deal. He's going to send in his battle machine in from the bottom with the bomber, so it looks like that's where he's going to be attacking from.
Look at the bombers one-shotting those level 6 walls. That's the thing. Every other troop just struggles against these level 6 walls, and the bombers just obliterating the walls.
There we go.
And now the Tesla going down. It looks like we should see the battle machine.
Battle machine is going to have to turn around and work his way in. Oh, he's got to get his ability off. Looks like he's going to, and he's still got a whole nother camp of barbarians to get in there. And the crushers are off to the side, so he's already on the builder's hall. Not going to have a problem getting those barbs in there either.
Watch the bombers. 4 of them. Oh, 3 of them left.
There they go.
2 of them left.
Mortar's targeted on him, but he's going to get that first star.
45%, still going.
Is he going to get the 50?
Every unit is down at 48%. Well, that bomber on the right-hand side should be... No, is it? Is it not?
Oh, no, it's going to. No, it's going to take out the gym mine.
Oh, no, it's shooting. Oh, no.
Oh,
God. Oh, he ran out of range of it. Oh, no, it went down. Oh, man. He was... It's 12 baby dragons.
So we've seen this base before from JUDOSLotH, and there are a lot of buildings around the outside, so it's going to be interesting to see what, I don't know how he goes about this, but again, all he needs is 50%.
Exactly, and this was such a cool, successful base in the beginning that I'm imagining we're going to see hundreds, if not thousands, of these bases spring up in the live game.
Oh, yeah.
But will it stop just a percentage attack? That's the thing. You know, it probably is going to have a harder time doing that, even though 2 of the 3 archer towers are set to longer range, and they're towards the outside of the village.
They are towards the outside, so they can reach it if he decides to use archers or the beta minions. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does here, but again, maybe like we saw earlier with all those archers, might be able to make it happen.
Yeah, well, he's got 5 seconds left. It looks like he's just going to go with 1 camp of archers and then 9 baby dragons, and a little insurance there with the archers.
Right, and one thing that we saw from iTzu earlier on was that even once he won, he kept going. So I don't think he's going to settle for that 50%.
No,
he's going to go for the.
You're right.
He's going to go for it.
I bet you anything that iTzu's hoping for a triple here at some point today. And I would say that the percentage right here is going to be relatively easy for him, just with all of these dragons that he set up. And there are the archers using that cloak ability, and no doubt, especially the one at the bottom of the screen, well out of range of anything.
Right, and one thing that I noticed about him is that he doesn't get lost in the moment of what's happening with his battle machine or anything. He continues to scroll around, continues to deploy more archers, which honestly can be a struggle for a lot of people. They get caught up in the moment of what's happening around their battle machine, and then they forget that they can be taking advantage of other things.
It's so easy to get tunnel vision and be focused on one thing. If there's one specific defense that maybe is not targeting what you want it to target, or you're trying to keep the battle machine up, especially a lot of people get focused on pressing the button, trying to get the battle machine's ability to go off. And there it is.
So there it is. There it is. He's already taken this one home, but he's still got 3 baby dragons that he hasn't deployed yet. It's going to be interesting to see if he continues to try and learn a little more about the space, or what happens here.
So there they come at the top. He's just kind of wrapping up the attack there. Lots of structures still surrounding the builder's hall, so it'd be a surprise if he were to grab the 2nd star, but the percentage more than enough to give him the 1st. But this is best of 3, so JUDOSLotH is going to have a chance to come back, and iTzu again will be attacking on the next round first, though.
There we have. So here we go with the same base design from JUDOSLotH, but obviously iTzu wasn't able to get the 2-star on that last one, and that's going to be important for him to get here in order to make it a little harder for Judo in the next attack.
I mean, I would not be surprised if iTzu is thinking about these things like a chess game. He's thinking about what base could JUDOSLotH put up next. What if this one comes up again? Do I want to be able to use 12 baby dragons?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the judo. I mean, iTzu's probably thinking about what he's going to be doing as far as attacking next week, not only with the next battle.
He's thinking very far ahead. So he's coming in the same spot as he did with the last one with the battle machine. He's going to work his way around and then start taking out that archer tower as it is distracted on the battle machine. Probably going to drop off a baby dragon up there or something like that. There it goes.
Except this time you know that he's definitely focused on grabbing that 2nd star. He knows that he's not going to be able to rest with just a 1 star.
No.
So clearing from, it looks like the left-hand side, that's where he's going to be trying to get in. most likely baby dragons to take down the builder hall.
And here we go. Looks like it is going to be moving its way in.
The crusher from the other side of the
getting
wall.
in from the wall.
Oh, that is not.
So he's not going to be able to get into the core. He does still have 4 baby dragons that he can use, and if this one takes out the roaster, that's going to be big for him.
Oh, we got the roaster down
as he goes down. So he's still got 4 baby dragons. He can go from the top. Obviously, that archer tower that's low is going to be doing a lot more damage than if it was at long range.
Look at that fast fire in there. Both of the baby dragons.
Both of the archer towers.
Oh, look at the one on the right's going down really fast. There's the first star, 50%.
Here we go. 53.
Archer tower goes down.
Moving in.
Moving on. Look at
that
how
archer tower
much
at the bottom. Can he get it off?
It's going to be close.
No,
it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, it doesn't happen.
He still has a baby dragon.
He's got one more left. I didn't even see he had a baby dragon left. Look at him focus really carefully. He's going down to the exact tile where he's going to place this. It doesn't target the builder hall.
But
it did not target the builder hall.
How low is that crusher? Do we know? Is the crusher doesn't have too much damage?
Yeah,
so
but will it go after the firecrackers next? Where's it going to go next?
It's at half health.
It's going to go after the... Oh, it starts the builder's hall.
No.
It doesn't do it. It can't happen.
One more.
So we're seeing another of this rectangular base. This looks very similar to the one we saw before.
Right.
JUDOSLotH still with 45 seconds to break the base down to figure out exactly what he wants to do.
He's got to switch out one of the army camps.
That's right. He's got to switch out one on our camp. And this is not a gimme percentage base.
No, not at all. There's only, what is this, 6 structures on the outside?
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely going to have to be focused, and you can see Judo really focusing, really concentrating right now as he's trying to figure out exactly how he can grab the most percentage points. What's the right army to bring in? You see he's got bombers, archers, and 30 barbarians right now.
Right, so there are 17 structures. I just counted that.
Oh, man,
that's
that
why
was
I wasn't
quick.
talking.
Okay.
17 structures outside of that core compartment. So there are those 3 other compartments that people can attack. So he has an option to get around there, but he's still going to have to get into the core and take out some of those buildings.
Yeah, 17 structures will get him to, I believe, 50% exactly.
Yep.
So it's going to be tough. You can see the archers using that cloaked ability to grab some structures. Gem mine goes down, so that single archer doing a great job out there on the right-hand side. But the archers from the guard hut coming out and wreaking havoc with the archers that are trying to get in there.
So we can see the only thing that he did change out from that last attack was the archers. So he does have 2 camps with the bombers. So he's ready to get in there. That's why he kept those bombers. He knows he has to get into the core. He only has 1 more archer and a lot of structures left over walls that he's going to have to hit.
Exactly. 18% damage already, though, without using a single barbarian bomber or, of course, the battle machine.
Here he goes.
Oh, there goes this push trap. Triggers a big mine in there, which is probably good because it was just 1 barbarian that triggered that mine.
Only 1 barbarian went off of that. Now, it looks like he's saving this archer maybe for some extra percentage at the end. He's going to try and get his battle machine in there. The walls are down. There goes another wall breaker, so it is going to head in on that archer tower, which is 42. Attacking fairly slow, so he's at 42%. He's got to get over 56.
Trying to get... Oh, look at all those barbs moved in, just annihilating. And there the ability is... Looks like it's going to get off.
There he goes.
Yep, the ability gets off. 53. Here come the last barbarians. After the builder's hall, there's going to be the second star. JUDOSLotH taking down iTzu in the second battle right there and taking it down with an exclamation point. Not just beating him in percentage, but grabbing a 2-star right there.
Yeah.
Judo really starting to feel pumped up out there. He just threw iTzu.
Yeah.
Judo reference.
He threw him off. He threw him. He threw him on the mat.
But
obviously, that whole time we were talking about how he only needed 1 star. He just needed to break that 56%.
Exactly.
But he went after it, and he got it.
Yep, there it is. Attack wraps up.
Be Judo again going after iTzu to start.
That's right. So Judo having to switch out 1 army camp, I believe, from the last attack.
Right.
But this is what we call the rubber match. Each guy has 1-1. So iTzu, obviously... not bulletproof.
No, definitely not bulletproof right now. I'm going to be surprised if he sees a base that he's seen so far because obviously they have 3 storage places for their bases. So maybe they're saving them for the finals if they're confident enough. They want to have that special base that they want to save until the end.
Right, absolutely. And that's the same in the live game. You may have a base that works for you for a period of hours or even days, but eventually players are going to start to figure it out. They're going to see it. If it's successful, people tend to copy it like we saw before. And here we go. JUDOSLotH attacking another ring base.
Yeah, and we have seen this one. Remember that down at the bottom with the crusher and the hole in the wall to draw them in. And with Judo using barbarians, he's going to have to try and avoid that crusher down there, especially with that guard post. It's going to pull the barbarians in there and distract them.
Exactly. As I recall before, we saw the battle machine kind of wrap around in iTzu's win from the top left before going around that open wall. And that's the tough thing about leaving walls open like that, is it's going to draw those giants in, draw the battle machine in, and maybe pull them off their tanking duties.
Yeah, so it looks like he's going to go back to his same army composition from 2 attacks ago. In the last one, he did throw in those archers to help out. So he's good to go with this army. Looks like he's inspecting, seeing where he's going to attack from. He's going to be locked in 5 seconds. He looks confounded
right now. He's really having a tough time. He's going to run out of time. No more time to switch out the armies. So it's Barb Rush, 45 barbarians, and 4 bombers. And that's the thing. You've got plenty of time to think about it. But once that clock starts, no more chances.
You got to go for it. So it looks like he's attacking from the top. He's not going to deal with that crusher or that roaster at the bottom, but he is going to have to deal with that double cannon, the mortar, and the crusher up at the top once he gets into those walls.
Yep, I like this start right here. Obviously, the crusher on the far right is going to be a non-issue. The units in the guard hut, though, they could, once you get into the core, they're going to kind of path over there and interfere with getting the builder hall down. And here comes the battle machine.
Oh, and that bomber getting thrown in there. He only has 2 bombers left. They've got to get that wall down so that the battle machine can go in.
Yep.
And thankfully, he took out that clock tower, so it's not going to go that way.
He stopped on the wall. That's good there. So we're going to see the bombers. Looks like the bomber to the left is going to get the wall down.
Right, here it goes.
The battle machine. Here it comes.
Taking his time.
Got that ability. Yeah, that's taking forever. There it goes.
All right, so he's in. He doesn't have his ability for a while. He only has 17 more barbarians to deploy. He's going to his final
here
camp
they come.
here.
Watch out for the crusher.
The crusher.
That's a big
the battle
group.
machine's
They
down.
come to the right. Great pathing from the barbs. They're going to the builder wall split up.
They're on it.
The crushers on some of them.
They're on it.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
Oh,
man, just can't get there.
42%.
The roaster on one side. And the crusher on the other side, the multi-mortar doing work. And this last bomber is going to get roasted in just a second here.
Here it goes.
1,000 degrees centigrade or something like that, I hear.
Yeah, 45% no.
For this tournament setup, you want to be able to see both attacks.
Right.
But such a huge advantage to going second, and especially in this case. So iTzu, you can see him up there. He's feeling really relaxed. He's going to switch out some of it, and it looks like he's just going to go with 40 beta minions and just kind of crush these.
You can see JUDOSLotH shaking his head there, knowing that the minions are probably going to make it happen.
I mean, this is not
this
is not a 2-star attack.
No.
But I mean, I may be speaking too soon. iTzu could probably make this a 2-star. But I mean, again, he's just going to pick off structures around the outside and work his way in. And again, like we were talking about earlier, patience.
Patience is definitely going to be the key in this. Again, has to beat that 45% as he's working his way around. There's a good number of structures on the outside here, and it looks like 2 of his archer towers are set to short range, so they're not going to be hitting those minions, but they are close to the firecrackers, so the firecrackers are going to be doing that work for him instead.
Yeah, that's true. You see them on the bottom left there, and the air bombs on the left-hand side. But again, you can just see the percentage racking up. He's already at 24%. He's only used 12 beta minions. He has the battle machine that's going to get a few structures as well. And it's just a matter of time. And again, patience pays off.
Patience is definitely going to pay off for him here. Now, the thing is, if he takes out all the outside structures with his beta minions, what's his battle machine going to do? He's got to send it on the wall, and it's going to be hitting it for a while as it tries to get in. So he has to think about that as well, whether or not he's going to use all the minions first, wait on him to be some DPS behind the battle machine.
Exactly, because there's not really a spot on the base, and this is something that attackers look at where they want to get the battle machine going through a wall while it's not getting hammered by, like you said, a double cannon or the short archer towers or something like that.
Right, so he's going to drop it off on this bottom side where an archer tower is in low, short range, so it's going to be shooting faster. He's got that double cannon over there as well as the mortar. He's up to 45%.
One more structure, it's all
that's
over.
it right there, and after he takes this out, that's going to be that's going to be it.
And it's going to be iTzu just about to advance to the finals. There it is.
iTzu is going to the finals, beating that 45% that JUDOSLotH got.
Man, there is the first star, 50% still going. He had 16 beta minions left, so I would imagine that we'll see if iTzu is going to try to grab that builder's hall here for the second star.
It'll be interesting, that double cannon doing work, but it is going to go down there. Is he going to get that ability off?
Just barely.
Got it off one more time. Only 8 more beta minions to use. This is probably going to be the end of it as they get roasted there.
Yeah, the roaster's still in the way, and the air bombs, and of course the short archer tower. But another solid attack, and probably not a surprise to see iTzu in the finals going for the 10,000 euro prize. But JUDOSLotH put up a great effort there and forced iTzu into that rubber match.
Right, now Judo obviously not completely out. He's going to move his way down to that bronze bracket where he still has a chance to get 3,000 or 2,000 euros.
Exactly.
There we go. iTzu getting the crowd all riled up as he makes it to the final round. And there's some sportsmanship from Judo as they continue to cheer for him as well.